So, good evening, students. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening, ma. So, first of all, I would like to start the discussion from the gate weightage. Okay. As per the earlier request by the many students, so first I would like to come from the gate weightage of each and every subject. Then after we will discuss about the IC engine. Okay. So, Rampras, sir. Yeah. So if you see this
Sir, Japan, sir.
screen, so you can
Yes, sir.
understand. 1 second. Hello. Hello. Yeah. If you see the screen where how the exam is going to happen. So first of all, examination mode. That's a computer based test. That is CBT. That what's what they said. Next duration, and next the duration is about 3 hours. Okay. Next number of subject papers. Okay. The sections is 29. Sorry, number of papers is 29, and sections, that is general aptitude and your discipline. What is the subject you have taken? That is your mechanical. That next type of questions. In this multiple choice questions is there. Multiple select questions is there, as well as numerical answer type. So next, the level of questions. So they will see the recall, comprehension, application, analysis, and synthesis. The recall means what you learn. It's a simple definitions, a simple calculation, which you can remember. That's enough. Okay. Next, comprehension means a small effort. So application level, any problem, simple problem they can do. And higher level is analysis and synthesis. Okay, you have to understand. You have to understand and apply. That is the analysis here. So number of questions will be 65. Out of 65, 10 aptitude questions, and 55 is the subject oriented questions. So this subject oriented also you can see here clearly. The general aptitude is 15 marks, engineering mathematics is 13 marks, and the subject questions is 72 marks, total 100 marks. Okay. So distribution of marks in paper, that is depends upon the other things also. We are coming under this above one, which is CE. Sorry, papers except AR, CY, EY. These things is there. No? These things we are going to see. And next, marks scheme is questions carry 1 mark and 2 marks. And negative marks also is there. For wrong answer, if you choose means 1/3 mark for 1 mark question. For 2 marks question, it is 2/3 mark. Okay, they are going to reduce your marks. Okay. Next. So the subject, the same thing what we have seen above, that's the same thing here also. So here paper code is the ME, that is our paper code is, and general aptitude 15 marks, subject marks is 85 marks. Okay, that's so total marks is 100. For that 180 minutes is time scheduled for that. And next this is general aptitude. And when you come for the department
Slide
subject,
first one ఉంది సార్.
hello ma, hello,
స్లైడ్ మెయిన్ పేజ్ ఉంది సార్, ఇంకా గేట్ 2022 అని.
gate,
ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది సార్ స్లైడ్.
okay, okay. Okay, now you can able to see the screen, no? Hello? Hello?
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్.
So better I will do in this manner only. Okay. So if you see here, general aptitude and mechanical engineering. In the mechanical engineering, you have 4 sections. Section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4. Okay, section 1 with engineering mathematics, and section 2 with applied mechanics and design, and section 3 is fluid mechanics and thermal sciences, and section 4 materials, manufacturing and industrial engineering. Okay, so why? Because in the earlier discussion with your classmates, they have raised the issue from where we have to start, where we have to end. and how we can able to plan for the examination. Okay, so that is the reason this is a 10-minute small bite is going to discuss with you in this bite. Okay, and this is the syllabus which you have seen in the website also. Okay, the same syllabus I have placed here. So next. Okay, this everything is syllabus. Okay, and already I have shared this PDF format in your classroom groups. Hope everyone can see this thing. So this is what it is. Okay, so the number of questions will come in this manner. So 65 questions you are going to answer. In this 65, 10 questions from mathematics, 10 more questions from aptitude, and 45 questions for mechanical engineering. So for 10 questions in mathematics, it is up to 13 marks, aptitude up to 15 marks, and mechanical engineering subject, that is both 1 mark question and 2 mark question. Totally it is 45 questions, which is worth of 72 questions. So 72 marks as whole together, we can see it as 100 marks. Okay, that means out of 65 questions, you are going to take a time of 180 minutes, which is worth of 100 marks. Okay, so if you see here about the topic wise, where we have to concentrate, how we have to concentrate. Hope everyone can understand this slide. Hello? 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 Okay, everyone see this slide? Abhishek? Hello? So based on this, you can understand which subject comes under weightage. So first two sections, that is first aptitude and mathematics, related to other departments, whereas our core subject, that is section 2, section 3, and section 4, we are going to discuss in these classes. Okay, out of this section 2, section 3, and section 4, you can observe this is the first part. The first part belongs to fluid mechanics and thermal engineering, and the second part is the applied mechanics and design, and third part is the materials manufacturing and industrial engineering. So out of this, if you observe this weightage for each and every subject, so first we'll see about the section wise. Each section may vary some 27% to 21%. Okay, within this range, the sections are being utilized in the examination. Okay, so based on the set, it may vary 1% to the 5%. So hope you can expect one section will be at 21%, another section will be 23, another will be 27. So as a whole, they will consider into worth of 72 marks from this section. Okay, so please see this and make sure that which part is easy for you to write the examination while attempting the examination. This is a very simple and easily to understand. So if the person who can able to good in aptitude and mathematics, so overall they can able to climb 28 marks. 28 marks they can able to climb. Okay, and when you go for the core subject and other marks, so as if when I gone through the earlier what is cutoff marks, if a student secured with 34 or 35 or 37 in OC category can able to qualify the GATE exam. So you can able to think, if a person can have good knowledge in engineering mathematics and general aptitude, they can able to score 20 marks, and remaining 20 marks you can get from this sections 2, 3, and 4. So hope from every section they may ask a question from basic level, medium, hard, both are the ends. So if you concentrate at least 2 sections effectively, you can have a good score rather than concentrating all the sections. Okay, so this is not the 1 year set, that is the 2020 and 21, and I have observed in last 10-year papers, like so from 2001 to 2013, this is the similar pattern. They are asked the questions, maybe 1% or 2%, they may vary from year to year, from the topics, that's area of specializations. So everyone, while preparing this examination, please be see that which section you are confident. So what level you can able to answer for that section. Okay. And next thing is that what is the opportunities if you complete this GATE examination. So one, you can go with the graduate entrance examinations, that is MTech. So GATE exam is nothing but for post graduation entrance examination. Okay. At the same time, you can go for better opportunities, higher pay packages, subject specializations, handsome stipend also you can get. So this is for your MTech oriented. And if you come for the PSU, public sector companies like PGCIL, NTPC, NHPC, IOCL, BHEL, BEL, BEML, like that many companies are there. So based on any companies, they can recruit you directly to the HR round or group discussion. You need not to undergo the written examination. Okay, that's GATE score is utilized for you. Okay, and next you can go based on nowadays, based on PhD entrance examination for PhD entrance. If you have a GATE score, there you can directly go for the interview in any center. So that means if a MTech student who cleared GATE exam while he was leaving from the MTech, then there and he secured a good GATE score, and he can go for applying a PhD. Okay, some of the universities in the abroad like NUS, National University of Singapore, and other universities, they are accepting our GATE score while applying for the interviews for PhD interviews. So this is one of the important benefit. At the same time, if any government has a call for any contract based jobs like under TechUp, any jobs, there also you can good salary like it, but it is a 3 years or 4 years job opportunity like a contract basis. In that case also it's a good pay, but a time dependent. Okay, in that cases also you can have a you need to have a GATE score. If you have good GATE score, you can able to write you can grab the opportunity. Okay, this is about the basic things about the GATE examination and other things. Okay, if you have any doubts, I will clarify you, and then we'll go for the next topic. Can anyone raise your questions and doubts in this? Please, Ram Prasad.
No doubt, sir.
Can I go for the next topic?
Okay, sir.
Thank you.